Welcome to Betkraft, your home of short bet football analysis and predictions. Okay, today is another beautiful Sunday morning, and we do have a lot of games going on across the globe. And we made a selection amongst those games, and made our in-depth analysis on those few games and brought forward for you. Okay, that's what we do on Betcraft. Okay, and yesterday looking at our yesterday's performances, we saw that we had a very good game. In our different variants. The variants of the bigger odds, we saw three games that we had over 2 point odds. Two games out of those three playing out just the way we predicted them, and one didn't play out. So for those of us who singled that game, surely you'll be having two wins out of three in that very one. All right, and this one of the smaller odds didn't surprisingly didn't do so well as we expected, but it is what it is. It's only a football game, and there's not so much one can do. But today we came poised to do better. Seeing that we also have a lot of quality games for you today. And without further ado, I want to ask those of us who are coming across our video for the very first time to kindly take our time to hit the subscription button so you do miss out on our subsequent games that will be coming up on this channel on a daily basis. All right. That being said, let's head to the business of the day. And today we have a game, two games in Serie A, and the first one is Lazio, who will be up against Sassuolo. We know that Lazio is a very good side, and Sassuolo, who has been relegated already in Italian Serie A. Lazio will be looking to qualify, for UEFA Conference League, Europa League position actually, and so they'll be looking to win this match outrightly. So we look at how they fared from their recent encounters. We see that Lazio in the past six have been able to achieve 4 wins, but they have lost 2 in the past 6 games, and their way side Sassuolo have been able to manage just 1 win, 1 draw, as well as 4 losses in the past 6 games they've had. And you take it down to how they fared from recent encounters. In the last 10 home games for Lazio, we see that Lazio have been able to achieve 6 wins out of 10 home games. They've also had 3 losses as well as 1 draw. And we can see also that the last 5 home games for Lazio, have seen them, winning all those matches. We saw the defeating Juventus on 2 occasions, and also Empoli and Hellas Verona, from home. And the away side, Sassuolo, in the past 10 away games have managed just 1 draw, and have lost the entire 9 games out of 10. All right, they have lost 90% of their away games they've had so far. It goes to show that they're doing poorly, when playing from away. And when you put all that together, we know that Lazio, who is looking to qualify for European position, seeing that also the last head-to-head meetings for both sides have seen the last 4 head-to-head. I've seen Lazio winning on all occasions, so we do expect Lazio to also rise to the occasion and also repeat the fate in these very encounters. Winning outright, is it the home side, home to win? That's our value for that very encounter. And the next game also in Serie A is we'll have Napoli, who will be up against Lecce. Okay, Napoli have managed just 1 draw in the past 6 games. They've also lost 5, and their way side Lecce have managed 2 wins, and they've also had 4 losses in the past 6 games they've had so far. And when you take it down to how they fared for home and away, consider that the home side Napoli have managed 2 wins in the past 10 home games. They've also had 4 draws, as well as 4 losses playing from home. They've not been doing fine this season. We don't know what happened to Napoli, and they have lost a whole lot of games. And their away side Lecce, have won 2 games from away. They've also had 1 draw, as well as they've also had 2 draws, as well as 6 losses playing from away. But discover that in this game, Europa Conference League is at stake for Napoli, and they'll be putting all the 100%, the 200% to make sure that they qualify for Europa Conference League. So they'll be doing their all to win this very match. So we do expect a win for Napoli, seeing that the last 2 occasions where both teams met saw Napoli defeating this side. On those 2 occasions. The last one being last year, September, we saw Napoli beating them from away by 4 goals to 0. So we do expect Napoli to also rise to the occasion in this very one to win this game outright, which will ensure their qualification for Europa Conference League next season. So it is the home side to win. That's our verdict for that very encounter. And the next is in Thailand League, we'll have Mingchuan University coming up against Thai Power. And Mingchuan University in the past 6 games have lost the entire 6 games they had. And at the way side, Thai Power have been able to achieve 3 wins, 1 draw, as well as 2 losses. And when you take it down to how both sides fared from 1 away, you can see that the home side have been able to manage just one win, and they've also had 2 draws as well as 7 losses playing from home. And the away side, on the other hand, Thai Power have been able to achieve 4 wins playing from away. They've also had 3 losses and 3 draws playing from away. Okay, it goes to show that the away side, is the better side, saying that they've been able to win 40% of their away matches. And the last 2 head-to-head meetings for both sides saw Thai Power defeating this side 5-0 and also 3-0, even from away. So it goes to show that the away side is actually, the better side, and we expect them to rise to the occasion in this encounter. It is the away side to win. That's our verdict for that very encounter, and that takes us to the very next game that we have. And the next game we have for you is in Spanish Tercera Division, where we have Rio Jane, who will be up against Torre del Mar. Rio Jane have been able to achieve 4 victories in the past 6 games. They've also had 2 losses, and that way side Torre del Mar have managed 2 wins as well as 3 losses and also 1 draw in the past 6 games they've had so far. And when you bring it down to how both sides fared for home and away perspective, we can as well say that the home side in the past 10 home games have been able to achieve 9 wins out of last 10 games, and they've had 1 draw. They've not lost any match playing from home. They've been winning their home matches convincingly and had just 1 draw. And the away side, on the other hand, playing from away in the last 10 away games, have been able to also achieve 5 wins. They've also had 2 draws as well as 3 losses playing from away. But when you put all of that together, you know that the home side is much more fancy, seeing that they've been able to win their home matches, convincingly. So we do expect Rio Jane, the home side, who actually won their away side on this very venue, when they met in last month by 3-0. So we do expect them to repeat the feat again, winning outrightly from home. It is a win. That's our verdict for that very encounter. And that takes us to the very next game. And the next game is in Turkey Super League, where we have our Pendikspor, who will be up against Gaziantep. Okay, Pendikspor, the home side, have been able to achieve 2 wins in the past 6. They've also had 4 losses. And the away side, Gaziantep, on the other hand, have had 3 wins as well as 3 losses in the past 6 games. And when you take it down to how they fared from home and away perspective, Pendikspor playing from home in the past 10 home games have been able to achieve 5 wins. They've also had 5 losses. And the away side, on the other hand, Gaziantep, playing from away, have achieved 3 away wins. They've also had 2 draws playing from away, but they have lost 5 games from away. Okay, and what is quite important is the fact that Pendikspor have already been relegated in Turkish league, but the away side, is fighting their battle to remain relevant in the league. So we do expect the away side, who has been doing slightly better than the home side, to rise to the occasion. We'll see that the last time both teams met, saw them playing at a 2-2 draw. So we do expect the away side to either win or draw in this very encounter. That's our verdict. And taking us to the next game, and the next game is in Sweden, where we'll have Sweden First Division, actually, when we'll have Hammarby, who will be up against Cyrus. And Hammarby have been able to achieve 3 wins out of 6 games. They've also had 3 losses as well. And the away side, Cyrus, have managed just 1 win in the past 6. They've also had 1 draw as well as 4 losses in the past 6 games they had. And when you look at how they fared for home and away, you could see that Hammarby in the past 10 home games have been able to achieve 7 wins. They've also had 1 draw as well as 2 losses playing from home. And the away side, on the other hand, Cyrus have been able to achieve 5 wins from away. They've been doing well also. They've also had 3 draws as well as 2 losses playing from away. Okay, and also when you take a look at how both sides fared from home and away head-to-head perspective, you can see that last time both teams met, they played after 2-2 draw, and prior to that we saw Hammarby defeating them from away by 2-1, and also winning prior to that very occasion by 4-1. So we do expect the home side, who has been doing very well on head-to-head basis, to rise to the occasion in this very encounter. It is the home side to win or draw. That's our value for this very game, home win or draw. And that will take us to the next game, and that happened to be in Croatia, where we'll have Rijeka, who will be up against the Slovian Koprivnica. Okay, the home side, Rijeka, have not been able to win any in the past 6 games they've had, and the away side have managed to win 2 games and also had 4 losses. And taking a look at how both sides fared from home and away perspective, you could see that home side Rijeka have been able to manage 7 wins playing from home. They've also had 2 losses. Those losses came against came in the match against Dinamo Zagreb, which happen to be the best side in the league. You know, and the away side, on the other hand, Sloven have managed 4 wins playing from away. They've also had 6 losses when they're playing from away. So when you put all that together, we know that the home side is much more fancy to rise to the occasion. You know, we saw them also winning this side from away in March this year, defeating them by 1 goal to nil. So we do expect Rebecca repeating this very feat, winning outright in this very encounter. It is home side to win. That's our verdict. And that takes us to the next game. The next game that we have for you is in Nigeria Premier League, where we have Kano Pillars will be up against Doma United. Okay, Kano Pillars in the past 6 games have been able to achieve 2 wins. They've also had 4 losses. And that way side, Doma United have seen 1 win, 1 draw, as well as 3 losses in the past 6. And when you take a look at how they fared from home and away, you can see the Kano Pillars, in the past 10 home games have achieved 7 wins from home. They've also had 2 losses as well as 1 draw, playing from home. And the away side, on the other hand, Doma United have managed just 1 win playing from away, and have lost the other 9 games they played from away. All right, it goes to show that when they're playing from away, they're not doing very well. And it's Kano Pillars who is actually having the upper hand, seeing that they're playing from home and they have been able to achieve 70% win in their last 10 home games. So we do expect a win for Kano Pillars in this very encounter. It is home win. That's our verdict for that very game. And that takes us to the very next game, which happen to be the last for the day. Also in Nigeria Premier League, where we'll have Plateau United who will be up against Niger Tornadoes. And Plateau United in the past 6 have been able to achieve 2 wins out of 6 games. They've also had 4 losses, and their way side Niger Tornadoes have had 3 wins. They've also had 3 losses in the past 6. And when you bring it down to how they fared from home and away, you can also see that Plateau United in the past 10 home games have been able to achieve 8 wins out of 10. They've also had 1 loss and 1 draw. So they've been able to win 80% of their home matches. They're doing very well at home. And their away side, Ninja Tornadoes, have won 2 games playing from away. They've also had 2 draws as well as 6 losses playing from away. So when you put all that together, you do the mathematics, you know that the home side, Plateau United, is expected to rise to the occasion, especially noting the fact that the last time both teams met, from away, Plateau United was able to defeat the Niger Tornadoes by 3 goals to 2. So we do expect a home win. We expect the home side to be very dominant in this very game. It is home win. That's our verdict for that very encounter, and it's time for the Sunday Millionaires games. And as usual, we do every Sunday, and the booking code for the Sunday Millionaires game will be up on the screen. And I always advocate that you will try out this sort of games, once in a week, and you never know, anything can happen. We can as well, win a lot of money with this game. So look at it. The Sunday Millionaires game is on the screen. All right. That being said, that is the end of predictions for today. Tomorrow is another wonderful day, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. But until then, keep winning.